Damn. It has been a while. Welcome back to Parkour Coach Companion. My name is Sam Kopak. I have some explaining to do. This episode was recorded nearly a year ago to the day, February 2023. So what happened? Well, this episode is pure chaos in the absolute best way. It's hilarious, it's stupid, it's so much fun, but was a real nightmare to edit. It has taken me hours to complete and many more hours procrastinating. Another reason is that I've moved from York to Sheffield and I'm now working as the head parkour coach at Nova City. This took up a lot of the later part of last year, so the podcast had to go on hold. But we're here. I'm going to cut the preamble. Without any further delay, I present to you episode 49 with Dan Calvertt, Klayton Talbot, and Adam Redmond. You are going to love this one, guys. Lock in, brace yourselves, and enjoy. Okay, they're coming. Oh God, they're coming through now. I have no idea how this is going to go.
Right, it's recording.
I think just record off your phone, Adam.
Testing.
Are you doing this off your? Are you doing this off
Testing.
your laptop, Adam? Okay, yeah. If you have your phone literally just next to you, and then just leave it and don't touch it, that should be fine.
Testing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, my voice is working. Yeah.
Testing. Official live.
I'm recording, Mr. Copper.
Testing.
I'm going to try keep it family friendly, PG clean as well, with no swears.
No, I think do the opposite. I think try and get the record for the most amount of swears.
Oh, Sam, this podcast can go one of two
Testing.
ways. We can boost it and miraculously, or we can just ruin the whole legacy.
Yeah, it's gonna go one or two ways. Yeah, that's right. Also, editing wise, I don't know how I'm gonna edit all of this. It's gonna be nuts. But anyway, we move.
Think about how many views. Mate, we broke the question count within 3 hours. Think about the views
There's
you're gonna
so
get.
many. Yeah, so that leads me on to the next thing. So I'll do like we'll see how we go with my topics and questions, and then some of the questions I've got later on. Fucking.
Are there any that can't be included?
I don't want it.
There's some
Be
that
honest.
just I don't understand. I don't understand what they mean. I don't think there's anything like actually offensive, but there's some really weird stuff that either it doesn't make sense or the grammar doesn't make sense or.
Sam, I've got another question.
Go on.
Do we finally get followed back by the PK Companion Coach Instagram account after this podcast?
Oh, maybe you might be lucky. Might be lucky.
Klayton, you look so cute today, just saying.
Stop it. Adam. What about me?
All right.
Yeah.
Testing.
All right, welcome back to Parkour Coach Companion episode 49. We're nearly on episode 50. We're nearly there. We nearly made it. And I'm welcomed by 3 guests this time. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm excited. Didn't I say this would happen? I did say this would happen.
Sam, my 5 messages a day of the last year have paid off. Finally got me on the pod.
So here we are. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
You know, I'm a big fan of all 3 of you, and I'm just delighted that you can all be here and we can have some fun. So I guess the first thing I wanted to talk about, just because it's pretty recent and I was absolutely wounded that I couldn't come, was the NEPK comp up in Urban Factory in Newcastle. So let's start with Dan and Klayton. That's your territory. That's where you're at. That's where you're from. That's your training grounds. Tell us how the competition went for you and what the experience was and what went down.
The actual comp was really fun. I loved it. Though the turnout wasn't as good as we expected, but it was still a really good event. Setting up the comp was the most stressful thing I've ever done. It was very, very stressful.
Yeah.
I don't know how Liam does it with Project Underground.
Why was it so stressful?
Me and Klayton have never planned a competition before. Like, the only experience we've got really was any PK jam, and that was just a jam in town. Like, the majority of planning that went into that was just like a route around spots, not like trying to sort out prizes and different categories of competitions and stuff like that, and worrying about ticket prices and things like that. It was just a whole plethora of stuff. And that big words, mate. Big words.
Big
We're
words.
starting with the big words. We're going in.
Someone's got an English GCSE. Jesus.
I got a 4, mate.
I got a 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shut up.
Sorry.
So it was kind of stressful there. Yeah, to get
It
it all
was.
sorted. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looked amazing.
It was a good time.
Yeah, played Bruce Ball.
We played Bruce Ball. That was the highlight of the.
I've still got a blood blister on my foot from that.
Do you? Oh, we'll have to play Bruce Ball at Project. Are you coming to Project
it's
Underground,
so
Sam?
good.
I am coming to Project 100%.
Oh.
Right, well,
Yeah, the whole
you'll
thing.
find out what Bruce Ball is then.
I don't know what
Yeah,
Bruce
we
Ball
will.
is.
It's so good.
I can explain it for you if you
mate,
want.
I want it to be a surprise, right?
Yeah.
That's so good, man. you just had to be there, man. You just had to be there.
Okay.
It was so much fun.
And so, is there any kind of scope to do more than one competition a year at Urban, or is it kind of just a once a year thing?
Once a year for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once a year. I think twice a year will be too much.
Yeah.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
Shout out to people organising comps and events because it's actually quite a lot of work.
Shout out, Mr. Kopak.
It's very
Half
rewarding, though.
Yeah.
In the end, it's very rewarding. Rewarding?
We'll
We'll be doing any PK Jam and hopefully Newcastle Takeover as well, though. So it's not the only event that's happening up here.
Yeah.
Cool. Shout out Newcastle. I feel like we
Yeah.
need to. This is an opportunity to give you guys your flowers because so many talented people have come from Newcastle, and I mean, how many people travel to Newcastle? Not many, really.
Not enough.
Not enough at all.
Adam's like the most reoccurring
yeah.
person that comes to Newcastle, but not enough.
Mate, I literally know my way around the city without Google
He
Maps. And
probably
I've been
does.
so many times.
Yeah.
So Adam, we'll switch on to you briefly. So you travel a lot in parkour because I see you everywhere.
You say
And
that.
why
yeah, you say
why
that.
have you kind of found a family with Newcastle? Like why do you associate with these lads so much? Like what brings you back? What brings you back to Newcastle?
Honestly, mate, I ask myself the same thing sometimes. I've got a lot of love for all the boys up in Newcastle. They're all like my actual friends. Like there's people I'll meet out with and I do parkour with you, and after that I go home or go back to where I'm from, and that is what it isn't. You only chat about for parkour stuff. Like me and the Newcastle guys are actually all like proper friends. We like go do normal people stuff together, if you will.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
me and Dan have been on like nights out together and stuff like that, and it's like we met through this silly little sport, and now we're like Dan and Klayton are like some of my best mates. So it's sick.
That's cool. That's nice.
He's an official Geordie. Well, an unofficial official Geordie.
Yeah, I'm from the same sort of area Joel's from, and he's counted. So
So the south.
West Midlands.
Yeah.
So yeah, is that right? Are you officially part of NEPK then?
Yeah.
Am
He's
I?
like a collaborator.
Yeah.
Well, you say that. I still haven't had the follow back, Sam. So I believe it when I say
Hey,
it.
it's not me who owns the account, it's Joel, so take it up with your fellow southerner, so there you go. Isn't it mad? A southerner owns the NEPK Instagram
A
account.
Midlandser owns the NEPK.
He's a
account.
southerner.
I don't know. He's just
The Midlands.
You're
doesn't
forgetting
exist.
people watch this year that will be from the Midlands and the South.
Where?
That will not agree
Where?
with you.
Where's the Midlands?
And Klayton, I've seen recently something I've enjoyed, and something that's relevant to this podcast is you guys have been making tutorials.
What
Yeah.
have?
Yeah, tell me about that then. Why have you started making those? So who's it aimed
It was
at?
mainly to promote a flips and twist camp we were doing in the Urban Factory, and we just did those little tutorials to show, because I think a lot of the kids didn't come because they were too scared that they couldn't already do flips and twists.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure that, you know, it was more of access to everyone who maybe didn't have experience in flips and twists. So just showing them it wasn't like we weren't starting off with double fulls and stuff like that. We were going through the basics like the front flip, back flip, and side flip. But yeah, that's the main reason we made those.
Yeah, we had a lot of emails from parents saying that their kid was like nervous to come because they couldn't do any flips or anything like that. So we made the tutorials to show that like in the camp would be doing like build-ups and stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah, honestly, there's nothing, and if people listen to this that do train a lot but don't really coach a lot, man, there's nothing I like seeing more than high level people doing tutorials, because it's just like it's just cool to, because you're so used to seeing people being very good at stuff, but actually seeing people break things down and how they do it, I love seeing that. And actually, I think I commented, Dan, on one of your stories about you doing 360 dive rolls, and I was asking, like, how do you do that? And then you were saying that Klayton told you how to do it. So
Klayton taught me how to do them.
Have you not seen the video on their 360 dive rolls?
Oh yeah, have you not seen the Artem post?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's so good.
You need to watch it.
I'm trying to think about it. Where is it? Indoor? Is it in urban?
No,
Outside.
it's
Outside. It's a little skit on Artem.
Little skit. But yeah, Klayton, tell us what are the for people who want to learn? Because I really want to learn them. I think they look sick, but I don't know how to do it. So, how do you do it?
How do you do it? I'd say it's mainly all in the arms. I think that's where Dan had his biggest problem when he was first learning them, was with his arms. Like, well, how I like to do them is I like to throw my left arm backwards and then my right arm up, a bit like a side flip. So both rotation and height, and then you kind of bring it in. One of the ways I teach the kids that I coach, I don't like teaching the way, you know, when I see the kids sometimes when they're first learning them, they start by doing a 180 dive roll from standing. I don't like coaching that version because I don't think it feels anything like an actual 360 dive roll. So what I get them doing is just that same hand motion, but by doing just normal dive rolls like that. And then I get them running and blocking and doing a 360. And then over time, just gradually like lifting their hips up and bringing them up onto some mats. And then over time, they'll just start to go into a more of a horizontal motion into a dive roll. Yeah. That's how I coach it.
I started learning 360 dive rolls with the 180 dive roll tech, and it
doesn't work.
It created a bad habit that took us like a year to fix. So
really,
yeah. I used to just whip them straight round instead of doing the tech, like punching.
Yeah, because they start from 180 and then they gradually like start bringing it more and more into a 360. But that's not how an actual 360 dive roll feels, I don't think. Well, I know it doesn't. So yeah.
I'm very glad you said that, because that's the only like progression reference that I've tried, like going from 180 and then slowly building it round. But like you said, if that's going to build a bad habit, then it's not worth doing, really. So. Good tip.
I'm a big advocate for 180 preps not being a good for a 360. A 180 is a completely different movement to a 360, I think. Yeah. So it's the same with like pre's. You don't prep a 360 pre by doing the 180. It's completely different. The tech's not alike at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, go into your thoughts on 360s, because I know you're a fan. I've seen you do a few in your time.
One or two.
So tell me, what do you focus on with a 360 pre?
Big thing with a 360 pre is having your feet apart. I can do 360s with my feet together, but it's really restrictive, and preference is to definitely not have like that. In the Grim Jam just gone, I think, there was a 360 off one of the little bollards, and it was feet together, stuck it one bang, but it was like, it felt so horrible. So yeah, first thing, feet apart, and then you got to like angle your feet. For me, I angle my feet a little bit the way I spin, so I angle my feet slightly left because I spin left. And like a lot, it's just throwing the arms like up in the air, like going around with the spin, with like spinning with your arms are spinning with you. There we go.
Yeah.
And then knees as well. Bring your knees up, because like the quicker you get your knees up, the quicker you spin, and therefore it's easier to spot, and so you can see where you're landing, which obviously makes it much easier to land.
Because I can't remember who it was that did the 360 pre-down at IMAX.
Oh, it was the French guy, Dorian.
Dorian.
Is he French or Swiss? I think he's French. I'm not sure.
I think no, he is French.
Probably
It's that
French.
Dorian guy.
Yeah. I know. I've followed him for years, and he just started killing it out of nowhere. I was like, wait, what?
So
Yeah, it's mad.
yeah, I guess Klayton, as someone who's done the cat pass pre-down, big up.
Thanks.
How? I guess. What would? How did he do the 360? Like,
Whoa, I don't know.
to you, what does that feel like?
What, like just going down there? Mental.
The thought of doing the 360.
Oh, the thought. Well, I did the standing pre.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
360 dive on it as well.
Absolutely, yeah. No, absolutely. Like it's terrifying. You're in the air for so long, so long. I can't even imagine doing it.
How long are you falling for when you do that gap? Is it like 2 seconds?
3 days. No, like
3 to 5 business days.
yeah, but mate, it's so long. Like you have so much time to think, which I think that's what made the concrete so much scarier. But yeah, the 360, no.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Or the reverse as well. That's
Oh, the reverse.
reverse.
So disgusting.
Horrible.
It makes no sense.
Ridiculous.
What do you think will happen next?
Dash. Is the dash pre been done?
The
Nah,
dash,
dash
the
has been
dash,
done,
the
dash has
guy,
been
the
done.
guy who reversed it did the dash on the same
Oh
day.
yeah, Sugar. Of course he did. Yeah. The thing is, so much crazy stuff happens now. And it just goes on Instagram. It just leaves your brain. That's
I
one
know.
thing that's so annoying. Brother reverse pre'd it. Instagram clip. What do you mean?
I know.
yeah.
I think
not
stand
fair.
inside will probably happen soon.
I think.
Oh yeah, there's the guy who did the one in Madrid the other day. That was
Yeah.
grim.
Don't think
Stand inside.
Tap side or stand inside.
Charlie Smith complained about his arms in the air on the stand inside. Calling you out.
In the Newcastle group chat, which Adam is aptly a part of.
I'm in a Newcastle group chat. I've been in it for like 2 years now. Six that.
So you think stand inside down?
Tap
Yeah.
side.
Or tap
I
side,
think
yeah.
tap side.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I think tap side maybe first.
Yeah,
reckon?
yeah. I think stand side's much easier because you have more airtime. I think.
I said tap side. I think tap side will happen first.
Yeah, tap side. I think. Or
Yeah, that's what I think.
Kong Rudy. I think Kong double gainer pre. Yeah.
I don't know.
To be fair, has the one?
I think it has been done.
The 180 been done from the cat?
Oh no, I don't think so.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, like 180, 180 volt the wall into the 180 pre.
When Dean's ankle heals, get Dean jumps on it.
When will that happen?
Yeah, for the full time. You do 3 days off work for that.
I'm trying to think, like, hurdling.
Ooh,
Not
Just the run and hurdle.
High wall though, so far.
quite a high wall.
surely
Like,
not.
I don't know. Like I think it might be a thing.
I reckon we get Young Christmas to her cycle pre.
Yeah, I think we get Christmas to do it.
Get some breach.
Shout out Will Christmas, what a boy.
We'll get John Cleave to stand and cat the gap.
Oh, John Cleave! John Cleave! what are you
John
doing,
Cleave.
John Cleave!
John Cleave is my favourite person in parkour.
Yeah, me too.
He's my favourite
Oh,
person
me
in parkour.
too.
I love John Cleave.
He's just my favourite person in life, let alone parkour. Huge shout out to John Cleave.
A minute silence for John Cleave.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, I love him.
Boys, I thought I didn't bring any beers, but I brought a little tinny with me.
We have water from the Urban Factory.
That's not very northern of you. I'm going to get my beers out in a bit.
It's from the Urban Factory, Adam.
The challenge for me is to try and get through this whole tin of creamed rice pudding by the time we finish.
Oh mate, you're gonna need something stronger than that, Sam.
Sam, we'll have a John Cleave minute of silence, and in that minute of silence, you've got to get that whole thing down you.
Time starts.
Time starts.
Just so we're clear, this is a podcast. You'll lose your attention straight
Time
away.
starts now.
Honestly, I love John
Lol.
Cleave.
There's too much.
John Cleave.
I'll throw up. It's like cost 22p. It's like the worst rice pudding.
Oh dear. I'll be honest. We've just forgotten what we're doing because John Cleave came up.
Hey, well, I can get us back on track. Because that leads me nicely in to Adam Dawes' Bounty Hunter Challenges.
Adam
Shout out Adam Daw.
Adam Daw.
Adam Daw.
Sam, by the end of this, half the parkour community will have been shouted out.
I hope so. I'm going to have to do all the mentions. It's going to be crazy.
Okay, no, sorry. Back on Adam Daw.
So, Adam, in case people don't know, one of Adam's new ideas has been a Bounty Hunter Challenge, which is quite an interesting one, where he's set, I think, 7...
5.
5. Is it only 5? All right.
5.
Okay.
£200 a challenge, and it's obviously grand altogether.
There it is. So, 5 challenges, £200 each, all in Sheffield, I believe. And
Yeah, Sheffield.
it's up for grabs for anyone. So, we've already had Verky doing the cat pass, the level cat pass at height.
The 9 foot one in the rain.
Yeah, he did that in the rain. I went and looked at that on the day I went to Sheffield. It's
was it?
fucking horrible.
He in the video when he does it, he goes, looks kind of small, I'll just do it. I was like, you what? What do you mean it looks kind of small?
So bad.
Ridiculous.
And then there's he tried the rail cat pass, which is horrendous
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And
You
then
got really close.
Yeah, and then we've got big man Tom Redfern. Well done, man. He got the running arm jump.
I love Tom Redfern. What a man.
Tom Redfern. Minute silence for Tom Redfern.
No.
And then John got that running arm jump as well. But then Dan and David, you guys got the running pre to the rail. So tell us a bit about that, Dan.
Boo! Wait, sorry.
Mate, the running pre's horrible. It's so scary. It's terrifying.
I thought you were
Mate.
done.
That's it. What did you say?
I thought you were just done.
Yeah, no, I'm done, yeah.
Yeah, you said like 2 words.
I went,
So how much? Oh, sorry, go on.
we went there, I went there that day just to do it. And I was going down anyway, but David was working and he was going to Sheffield that day anyway for work. So we just met up in Sheffield. I prepped the running pre, or what I thought was the prep for the running pre in Urban. And we got there, I looked at it. The wall is slanted towards the drop. So, like, you're running and the wall slants to the left as you're running up. And you're taking off of a slant. And it like, kind of meets like that. So, if you take off the horizontal wall, it's slanted down. So when me and Dave done it, we just took off from a foot back, just so we weren't taking off the like downward slope thing. And we got there, we looked at it. It was a lot scarier than I initially thought when we got there. But the wall, like the run-up wall, was a lot thicker than I thought, so that was nice.
Okay.
Liam Norbury got there, Adam Daw got there, and then me and Dave prepped it on the floor. Dave did it first, so Dave did the running pre first, said it was fine, did it again, and I was like bricking it. I was like kind of there, kind of not,
Baby.
and then I was being a proper baby about it.
I mean, understandably, looking at it.
Dave was just stood in the car park on the other side and he was just telling us how fine it was. And I just turned around, counted 3, 2, 1 and went. And the preps we were doing were way bigger than the actual jump. Like, way bigger than the actual jump. The jump felt...
Yeah.
I think the reason me and Dave had so much confidence with it was because of 55 in Newcastle. Because the actual distance of the jump is half a foot smaller than 55. And it goes up a little bit, so it was the same power as 55.
Oh, so hang on, sorry. Did you say it's half a foot smaller?
Half a foot smaller than 55, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but it goes up a little bit.
Okay.
Talking about 55, what's the number after 55?
Shut up, Adam.
Shut up, Adam.
Shut up, Adam.
Adam, shut up. Oh, actually, I was Adam, I've been meaning to tell you, they're building a spot next to 55, and we're gonna name it 56.
Yeah.
They're building a spot.
They're building a new spot next to 55, like right across the road.
Sick. 56, baby.
56.
I love the 56.
Oh no.
It's
Do you know Will Christmas has been on the 56?
for context, Sam, the 56 is a bus
It's
that
a big
runs.
orange bus that Adam loves.
It's a fab 56.
That we love.
Yeah, we do love it. I do love it.
Yeah, we love the 56. Adam.
Mate,
Adam.
can we do a sidetrack and tell this 56 story? It's actually a good story.
Well, I'll just inject something in there because that's
Yeah.
really weird. You talked about a bus because I had a question about a bus. So we've only got 8 minutes left on here before we have to restart. But
Yeah.
I'll just open up one little question, and
It's not.
I
about
can't
the
believe you
56,
just
is
mentioned
it?
buses. He'll be happy
Because
with that.
you don't chat to me enough, because like me and Klayton talk about this every other day.
Yes.
It's often like.
So, guess who asked? What's the best bus to get in Newcastle?
John Cleave, obviously. Wait, was it? Oh, was it Leon Kitchen
Famous.
Appliances?
Famous.
Famous.
Will Christmas.
Will Smith.
No, it was not John Christmas. It wasn't.
Anton Deck.
Anton Deck.
Sam Fender. No.
Lower.
Cheryl Cole.
Right, kid Cheryl Cole's always.
No. I want to guess. Dean. No, not Dean.
Was it Dean?
Was it
No,
Dean?
not Dean. No.
David Nelms. No,
No.
it wasn't David Nelms.
Was it David Nelms? David Nelms.
He doesn't get
We
on
love-
buses.
We
He doesn't
love
get
that
on
bus.
buses.
No, it was one of the biggest parkour group in the world.
Harry?
Was it Callum Powell?
It was Callum Powell.
Callum Powell asked, "What's the best bus to get?" It's the Fab 56.
Callum Powell.
So creepy.
Look, I can confirm. Look,
Unreal.
Mate, this is like I've done parkour for nearly 6 years now. This has got to be a highlight that Callum Powell knows who I am and knows about the Fab 56 bus.
but is that the answer? Is that the
That
best
is
bus?
that
Wait,
is definitely the answer. That is fully the answer.
Can I tell a story about the Fab 56 bus?
Go on, Adam.
Yeah. Go for it.
I was at Newcastle Jam, and me and Klayton really wanted to get the Fab 56 for like a 4-minute journey just to say we'd been on it, and we had David's mate Caleb and Young Christmas with us. We're waiting at this bus stop. For
And Nathan
a
was
4-minute
there.
journey.
Nathan was there as well.
Nathan
Nathan was there. He left early.
He
Nathan
left.
was
He
a bit
couldn't be
late.
bothered to wait.
Understandably though, because we were literally doing a 4-minute journey on this bus. To get to the Gateshead Metro, which we could have
Sam,
walked
it was
to
the
in 10
next
minutes.
stop. We got off at the
Yeah,
next
the next
stop.
stop. Yeah, we waited an hour for this bus.
You waited an hour.
Bit more.
I didn't know you
What?
waited an hour to get up to the next
first
one.
one didn't
And then
come in.
Klayton snaked me. Yeah, because Klayton was like meant to be coming back to the gym with us. Klayton then got to the Met and he was like, "I'm going home now." I was like, "What do you mean you're going home?" So I had to get there's like another half hour to get the Met, even the walk, like 20-minute walk from the Met. So about half-hour journey altogether with these two guys who were raging at me for making us wait an hour for the Fab 56. Bro, Caleb was like genuinely raging, like he was like threatening me and stuff. Like, it was so good. I did feel bad, but to be fair to us, we did say they could just go. They're the ones that chose to wait.
Then one of them
did.
Yeah.
Bringing up old beef.
And I'm pretty sure Caleb's not done parkour since that day.
His paddle showing his face again.
He occasionally trains every now and then.
Yeah, he's a good man. I like Caleb.
I don't know. I don't think I've met a Caleb.
You probably
I-
won't have. He's just a Raji
Yeah.
from South Shields.
Dad, describe what a radji is.
A Raji. Oh yes, I should actually, because there was some confusion at the comp in Newcastle.
I
Really?
love Callum Powell, by the way. Shout out.
A
I appreciate
Raji.
the question.
It's Callum Powell. Callum Powell's a Raji. Yeah.
Callum Powell's definitely.
How
not
would you
Raji.
describe a Raji?
Just someone who's Raj.
Someone who's Raj?
Yeah.
A Raji
You
is
can't
like
describe the word.
it's
with
like a
the
chav.
word in the description.
No, I'm not a child.
So a Raji is like someone
Who's
who
pure mental.
who's like mental, like a prop. I don't know how to describe it other than a Raji. It's someone who's like
Sam, you could describe a Raji.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because
Will Christmas is a Raji. Will Christmas is a Raji.
Dom Tomato's a Raji.
Dom Tomato's a Raji.
David
Stevenson's a Raji.
David Stevenson's a Raji. Yeah,
proper Raji.
you understand now.
Yeah.
You get it now. You get it now.
I'm just pure Raji.
Hector's Raj. Hector's a Raj.
Hector's Raj. Yeah.
Shout out my boy.
I love Hector's Raj.
David Nams is a Raji.
No, he's just rich. Nah, David Nob's not a Raji. He's just a rich.
No, he's not a Raji.
He's not a Raji.
Oh dear. Sorry, Sam, we got sidetracked again.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's really important to have definitions, you know. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna reset because we're running out of time on this one. So
Nice one.
I will
Can I have
see
a quick
you in second.
toilet break?
Yeah, I need a
Yeah, have
wee
a quick
as well.
poo.
Me and Dan are gonna go for a
Okay.
wee
Go for
together.
a quick poo.
I'm gonna help him aim.
Adam was just
Testing.
saying that Callum Powell is the reason behind his pursuit of parkour.
Oh, wow, really?
Callum Powell knows though. Callum Powell already knows that. I answered the question about why I started. I mentioned him.
Ronnie Street Stunts is mine.
Mine's a Tap Brothers.
Tap Brothers, let's go!
Tap
Hey.
Brothers, let's go.
Why do you think we made the tutorials?
Naked Ninja Warrior.
Jesse LaFleur, Ronnie Street Stunts, the Tap
Jesse
Brothers.
LaFleur is actually quite cool though, somewhat. Or maybe not now, but he was quite cool.
Mate, Jesse LaFleur's what got
He's
me
still
into
cool.
parkour.
Yeah, no, I don't follow him, so I don't know. But I know he used to do some cool stuff.
Man.
Are you, Dan and Klayton, are you recording now?
Yes. We've started.
Yes. Testing.
Yes, babies. Yes, babies.
Babies.
All right.
Bomb.
This actually leads me on really, really nicely because one of the first questions I was going to ask you after our little commercial break. Well, I don't have a sponsor yet, but when I do, I'll have commercial breaks. I really need a sponsor.
Cry for help.
Because man, the amount of effort I put into these. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, so I want to ask, who your mentors or influences or
Craig Keel.
coaches have been.
Craig Chill. Corey Dwyer.
Yeah.
To be fair, no, in all seriousness, Craig. No,
Let's
Not at
go.
all.
Have you seen Craig's
Yeah,
biceps?
no, not Craig.
Not Craig. Not Craig.
Poor Craig.
He has very
And
little
who's the
biceps.
question aimed at? Is it Dan and Clayton?
True. Picture of Craig's
We'll
on.
start with Dan and Clayton, and then we'll go on to you, my friend.
You can go first.
Oh, I need to think. What, like right now? Who do I look up to?
Who got you? Who helped coach you or mentor you when you were starting parkour?
Jordan.
Yeah, probably Jordan. Yeah. Or just like, I don't know. I didn't have one specific person. Funny story, actually, how me and Dan met. When I was getting into parkour, I was usually just doing it by myself, and then I had like just a few Raji mates. Shout out Michael Redshaw.
Michael Redshaw.
Michael Redshaw, shout out Michael Redshaw. Because there was nobody like really, like I didn't know anyone as passionate as me, because I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone else that did parkour. So the first time I ever went out with the boys, there was like an NEPK meetup. It was a Saturday. My dad found about it on a Facebook post. So I went to Globe, and I was just too scared to train around anyone else. I was like really nervous. I was just terrified.
And now look at you.
And I was just so scared. And then they were all like, it was like, I think it was Jordan, Dean, Jack Duran, and all that. They were out. And then they left about like next spot. So I was with my one friend. I think I was with Ewan, my friend Ewan.
Ewan.
And I was like, can we just stay here for like 50 minutes? I'm going to get some training in because they've gone now. And I want to do some by myself because I was scared to train when they were there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they left, Dan started walking along the quayside, and he came to Globe, and this was Dan's first time training in Newcastle, and he started doing gainers off the side, and I went over to him, and I was like, do you do parkour? Do you do parkour? And he was like, yeah, I do parkour. And then I started looking at the running pre up Globe, and he came over and he was like, oh yeah, you're looking at the running pre, and I was like, yeah. And then we went on from there. That's how I first met Dan, like while at Globe. Because I don't know, it's such a romantic story. I love him so much. But yeah, and then we arranged to train the week after, and I fully ditched him. So
it was we jumped the world day.
I went swimming. I forgot. I went swimming with my family, and I forgot about it.
We jumped the world day.
Yeah.
When it was like the second year it had happened, and I was buzzing about it. I was like 15, he was 13, and I was like, we should meet up on We Jump the World Day, because it was my first parkour friend. Yeah, I was like, we'll meet up on We Jump the World Day. We'll go training in Newcastle. I went to Newcastle, and he didn't reply to my messages at all.
No, but then we arranged to go train the week after, and then we started training together regularly.
Yeah, we did,
and it was really cute. But,
start of a love story.
It feels like when you get ghosted on a date, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. It does.
However, I've never been ghosted on a date. Look at me.
Of course you haven't, Adam. You're too gorgeous.
You're too pretty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how I met Dan.
Yeah.
But probably Ronnie Street Sons. Yep.
What was that?
Probably Ronnie Street Sons. I watched a lot of Ronnie while I was...
That explains the person you are now, to be fair.
Thank you. I don't know what that means, but cheers.
Yeah, have you seen like Bold Guy versus Parkour Guy and shit like that?
No.
It's the weirdest stuff. It's so strange, but you've got to watch it.
I'll watch it for you, Adam.
I've probably seen it.
It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird.
I think I know what you're on about.
Funny. Yeah, it's so on, isn't it? Anyways, that's not what got me into parkour, by the way.
Because
watch Bold Guy versus Parkour Guy on YouTube.
Oh God, yeah. It's proper shite, isn't it?
She does a Webster in it, and then he got flips. He's just sprinting.
I have seen it.
So
funny. Are they like chasing each other?
Yeah, because he fancies her and stuff like that.
That's not okay.
No, it's not okay. Like, if that were posted now, it would be a completely different story. It's like 10 years old or something.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
I've seen it. Every
now and then, me and like some parkour guys will be at my yard and just watch it. Like, we'll watch loads. There's loads of sequels to it as well.
Oh no.
Sam, you're gonna have so much shit to edit out of this podcast.
Oh, I'm regretting this already. The amount of audio I'm gonna have to.
You're not. I think we should be reoccurring guests.
We should be co-hosts.
Yeah, we should. We should co-host parkour.
Sam, do you know what? We'll just take the podcast off your hands.
Yeah.
I have fully seen
Take it.
This is definitely what got Adam into parkour.
Allegedly.
Adam's watched this video too many times.
I liked it on loads of different accounts as well. No, back on topic. We're getting back on topic.
Right. Yeah. So, we'll head over to you, Adam. So, who were you coached? Did you go to any parkour classes or anything, or did you just get on the streets?
Yeah and no. I started parkour in the streets. I watched the Callum Powell video, White Men Can Jump, and I was like, this is sick. So the next day I text my mate, Conor Riley, I hadn't seen him in time, but shout out Conor Riley, my schoolmate. we went out to a park called Calvertt Park, it's the other side of Worcester. So when we were out learning parkour, we wouldn't see the people we knew from school. So yeah, we learned parkour. Like my first ever gap was actually sick. It was like it's on my Instagram maybe, but like it was like a proper decent gap. And like I looked at it like 2 years in the parkour and I was like, how did I do that on my first day? I learned parkour with my mate, and then he managed to find out about the Worcester community within like 2 weeks of us starting. So like, I hit them up, and luckily I found the community straight, which definitely helped me stay in parkour. You've had Connor and Cal on the podcast before. They're from my sort of area. So yeah, I've known Connor. Shout out. I've known Connor for 6 years, like nearly 6 years. And then Cal I've known... I don't think I met Cal for like a year, to be fair. So maybe 5 years for Cal. But yeah, that's how I got into parkour. And then about a year in I started... Was it a year in? No, I don't think it was quite... I think it was like 5 months.
Well, anyway, I was going to say Ross Taylor.
We've lost Adam. Adam's been absorbed.
That's okay. I'll talk again.
Let's talk about Craig Shield.
Let's talk about Craig instead.
Craig
Craig has not been at the gym in a while. He's starting to put a belly on. All he's been doing is complaining of how he's put a Christmas belly on over Christmas, and he's done nothing about it. And he's a fat blob, and no one likes him. Okay, I don't like him. You don't like him. No. That's because he puts on this mask in front of other people. If you spent as many hours with Craig a week as I do, you'd know the real him, and you fucking hate Craig. You know what everyone asks me? They ask me, Clayton, why does Craig have no friends? And the answer's very simple. Coach 22 hours a week with Craig Shield, and the answer will become very apparent. Okay. He's got no biceps, right? He never gets the warm up. Yeah, never gets the warm up. Complains about everything. I was about to say one thing, but about everything. He does nothing but complain. I could be having the best day in the world, and then I would see his stupid ratty face, right? And I'd just, he's just.
Oh my god!
We're just kidding, kind of.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
That is
kind of like.
That is the biggest roast.
So much.
That is the biggest roast we've had so far. Anyone else want to roast anyone in the community whilst we're at it?
I do want to roast someone in the community.
Oh no! Actually, no, not oh no. Go for it. I want to hear it.
Who do I want to roast? Danny Pierce. You're old.
What's he done?
Danny Pierce, the most innocent man.
What's he done? Be good at roles.
Danny Pierce is from Bristol. I'm from Bristol. I know Danny. No, so I'll take that back. I actually like Danny. I'm trying to think of someone I don't like.
Completely unfounded.
I'm joking. I like everyone. Shout out John Cleave.
Shout out John Cleave.
Mate, he's got so many shout outs this one.
We love John Cleave. I love John Cleave.
Adam, carry on with your story. I was
Adam,
quite interested.
sorry, carry on.
Sorry, where did I get to before I cut out?
Well, you got...
You were talking about Connor and Carl and how long you've known them for.
Yeah, I've known Connor for about 6 years, known Carl for about 5. I started going to classes September 2017. I started parkour May 2017.
You went to parkour classes?
Yeah, but only not to learn. I only knew how to do parkour when I went to them. Yeah, but it was just fun, to train with other people.
I went to a few parkour classes.
And then I became a coach in September 2018 at the company I went to classes for.
All right, tell us.
I was
tell us
13 in
about
2018.
I was coaching from September 2018 till August 2020 with Wire Parkour, and it's in the Worcestershire area, like Wire Forest, it's like Kidderminster, Starport area, and they did classes in Worcester, Kidderminster. They did some in Starport, but I never worked in Starport, and Bewdley as well. And then it was sick. It was just doing something I really enjoyed doing, helping the youngins learn parkour. And I think some of them are probably still into it now, but very few compared to how many students we had. And we finally got a facility. We've been working for 3-4 years, these classes, trying to get our own facility, get our own equipment. We got this facility, pretty near town as well, in January 2020. And I think we were doing alright cost-wise. We weren't losing loads, I don't really know. We were doing alright. But then, March 2020, COVID-19 happened, didn't it? And ruined everything. But then I finally got back into coaching again in May 2022. And I've done some coaching since, so I was getting hours for my level 1.
What are you doing coaching wise now?
I should be starting a new coaching job, a head coach job, in April 2022.
Where?
Can you say?
Can you say where?
Yeah, it's in Somerset.
Yeah. Good for you, man. That's sick.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it all works out well. But my dream, I'm currently at uni, but my dream's to own my own business and coaching business and have my own place one day, coaching facility. It's very, very expensive, so we'll have to see what happens.
Nah, good man. So what makes you want to pursue that then? I assume you enjoy coaching. Some people don't enjoy it.
I love coaching. Good. I've coached for a long time. I did 2 years when I was in college. And then I've done a little bit since, like I hadn't coached for 2 years, and I picked it up again straight away. Like I knew what I was doing, and it's the idea of doing a quote unquote real job, if you will. It's horrible. Like the only work I've ever done is coaching. I'm now nearly 21 and like applying for other jobs because I need the money right now. But it's just like the idea of doing like other like office stuff is not for me. And to have my I've never thought I knew what I wanted to do when I went to uni because I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm still in uni, like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I thought about it. I was like, the answer was right in front of me. I was just too scared to admit that. And I've like, it may change, but for the last like good few months or so, I've really wanted to get back into my coaching, like, and have it as a career essentially. So that's what I want to do. But we'll see where life takes you.
Yeah, boy. So do you when you're coaching? Actually, this goes out to Adam first, and then I'll swing it round to you two. With your coaching. Do you, when you're planning your sessions, if you even do plan your sessions, some people don't. Some people don't.
I don't plan sessions. I don't plan sessions if I'm assistant coach. However, I'll be planning sessions from April. I will be planning them soon. So.
Yeah. Because one thing I find really interesting is that, and I talked about this from the very start of the podcast, is like there is no syllabus or framework for teaching. Yeah, so we're all kind of doing different bits. But I'm curious as to what you guys think are the most important things to teach in parkour, because my style has changed in coaching from when I started to where I am now, like what I think is important, what to cover, and how I teach it. So if you guys got any thoughts on that and what you think like a parkour coach should actually be able to do, then I want to hear it.
I can go if you fancy.
I do fancy.
Nice one. First thing that I always do with a new class is just teach them how to land on their feet properly. As simple as that. What I'll start with is like how do you guys think you land? They'll show me all different ways. Like they'll point on the foot where they think they should land. I'm like, first of all, just jump up a little bit, land on your heels. So I can do that. They're like, it feels a bit weird, doesn't it? And I was like, well, jump up again and just land full flat-footed. I'll do that. And I was like, it's a bit better. It's still a bit different, isn't it? And I was like, jump up now on the balls of your feet, and I'll show you where the balls of the feet is. But land like that, much better landing's much quieter, and they'll see the difference in that. That's so key, because I see with a lot of my classes, people land in so many different ways for their sticks. One thing I notice quite a lot, duck feet, if you will, where the feet are about a bit sideways in the sticks.
Yeah.
Like I pride myself in having a good stick. That's one of the things I've worked on from day dot, and it's just so satisfying when you stick something nicely. And another thing I like to teach is how to bounce off properly, because people are scared to go for jumps because they don't know how to bounce off properly. And if they do, like I've seen many sketchy bounces. And like, as a coach, I'm still meant to be near the spot. If someone just went for a left foot jump, they are bouncing like heavy. Like I'm there to help them. But I like to teach my students how to land, like know how to land on their feet, know how to land in a safe manner where they're not going to hurt themselves. I've had it dozens of times where the kids with really good ability and really good mental ability, they'll go for a running jump, they'll bounce it really heavy, and I'm like having to like catch them to stop them from hitting their head or something. Which is like, it's what I'm there for, but it's when they're taken outside, I'm not there to catch them, to stop them falling on their head. So I think it's very important to teach people how to fall in a safe manner.
Nice. Like that.
Thank you.
Urban boys.
What was the question again?
So like,
I remember. No, listen. I remember the question. Just reiterate the question for us.
Listening.
I have been listening. I promise I've
no
been
idea
listening.
what's going on.
I want to hear the question again, so I have a more fresh response.
I just want to know.
We just want to hear your voice more.
Yeah, thanks.
I just want to know what you think's important to what you focus on in your coaching, because you guys, did you say you coach like 22 hours a week?
Yeah,
I do. He does.
So that's a lot. That's a lot. So how do you, what do you focus on, and what do you think
on
works?
Which class.
Okay.
Yeah, with the higher level classes, we really try to refine jump tech, which is quite easy in this gym given how thin the walls are.
Yeah.
So quite a lot of our kids have good jump tech.
Yeah.
But we also focus a lot on mental ability as well as physical ability. So we'll do a lot of classes on things that aren't too difficult, but will it'll mentally challenge the kids.
Like a smaller jump at upper height.
Yeah, stuff like that. We'll focus a lot on scaring them as well as improving their tech, but improving tech always comes before scary things.
I like that.
zoom in there.
I do notice with your students, I was seeing in the competition last month how good they are. like they're landing, like they're really good. They're doing things I can't do, and I've done parkour for nearly 6 years, and like they're all like what 13, 14. It's ridiculous. Like some of your young'uns can do better jumps than I can at nearly 21.
Yeah, so I think
cool.
the reason they're quite good is because they have quite a good training dynamic with each other. Mm-hmm. They have a very similar mindset towards training as we do. And I think that's because we've kind of really tried to instill that mindset on them.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to push it as much as possible. And they come in here on a Wednesday night, and a lot of the time, dick about for like 45 minutes.
I have seen your students dick about a lot when I've turned up at Arm and Broken sessions. Yeah.
For the first 45 minutes, they're on it every time. Me and Craig coach the session on a Wednesday night, and for the first 45 minutes, they're on it, and then for the last 45 minutes, they dig about. Sometimes.
I like the urban students. You know why? When I went up last month, I turned up on the Thursday. I travelled up on the Thursday, and I forgot the open session was on, so I turned up at the open session just for vibes, even though I couldn't really train. I walked into the office area. I had all these kids shouting my name. I thought I was a celebrity. It was mad. About 10, 15 kids were trying to get my attention because they knew me for Instagram. It was mental.
They come in on Wednesday, dick about, but they always train outside when they train. They always.
I've seen a lot of your young ones train outside. With ours, when I was coaching, we'd only have a couple of lads take it outside and pursue it away from our open sessions.
We really try to
get them involved.
Yeah, we encourage them to train outside and get involved with the community, which was the initial idea behind. It was the initial idea behind making NEPK a thing. Mm-hmm. That was the initial.
So how do you get them out? Do you have regular training sessions outside where you invite them out, or is it more just like messaging them and just saying, do you want to come out?
Yeah, we have a group chat.
We have two group chats. We have the one for like
just the boys,
and then we'll have NEPK PG.
I'm in the boys chat.
Yeah, he is. Adam's. Whoa, where have you gone, Adam? You've just what?
You just teleported.
I'm in my kitchen.
You actually did just fucking teleport.
I'm in my kitchen.
What are you making?
Beer. Okay. Oi. I know I'm from Bristol. However, I've got a gig later.
I've trained in Bristol once, and everyone was drinking. Everyone was drinking.
No, was I drinking? I think I was actually.
Yeah, you. I swear, Phil Doyle came out just to drink. he came to drink outside.
To drink, and then he came across the parkour people.
And then he kept drinking.
Yeah, but he didn't come out and do parkour.
Well, speaking of drinking, I'm happy to say, boys, that I've finished it.
Yes! Come on! Have you got any more?
I'll send some up for you. I'll bring some up next time if you want.
Please do.
Thanks, man.
Well, I'll be seeing you in a month at Project.
We should at Project Underground. You should do a little competition so you can finish the Rise Stars or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
I'm all right.
I'm all right.
That was really funny, mate. That was really good. That was hilarious. That was so good.
Right, I think because we're pressing on, shall we go to the questions now?
Oh
yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because we've got quite a few to get through. Some might have been answered somewhat already.
We need to do a part 2, by the way, Sam. We barely got for anything.
Are any of these serious?
Yeah, there are a couple of serious ones, but not many.
A couple.
Not many. Okay, so thank you everyone that sent the questions. I was actually really surprised how many we got. It was awesome.
You should know who you're getting on here, Sam.
Yeah, well, no, I know. Yeah.
Callum Powell cares about the Fab 56 bus.
All right, so I'm going to go through them. I had all of them on the Parkour Coach Companion Insta, and then I got some on my DMs as well today, so I got loads. So, okay, first one, we'll have to rattle through them fairly quickly.
How long we got?
Well, we've got like, I don't know, how long have you guys got?
I've got 2.5.
I've got all day.
All day.
It's our day off, and
Our
we
day
still
off.
came into work. So
We love it so much.
All right. Well, yeah, we got a bit of time. So the first question is from Harry Robson.
Shout out.
Harry actually gave 4 questions.
Sounds like me when you had the one with Renee.
Two of them are statements, and 2 of them are questions. Right.
Wait, can I guess the statement?
Yeah.
If you're south of the Berkeley roundabout, you're a southerner.
No, that's not.
oh, that was a good guess, though. That was a very good guess.
I'm afraid it's offensive. So the first statement is Adam smells lol.
Fair.
Second statement, tell Klayton. Actually, no, it's a request. Tell Klayton he is pretty for me, please.
Thank you.
Klayton, you're very pretty.
Ah.
The next one. Ask Dan about his Capri Sun problem.
We've sorted it. I now have a bottle of Capri Sun in Harry's cupboard with my name labelled on it, so I don't drink his Capri Sun. I went round Harry's. I drank a lot of his Capri Sun by accident. He was very annoyed. He was very upset with us. So I bought him some Capri Sun, and now I've bought myself some. I've bought myself some, and it's got my name on it, so I don't drink his. It's sorted.
Nice.
Don't worry.
Nice.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
After
and
we've
last
finished
one.
recording, can you tell us the other one?
Last one. How are Craig's arms so abnormally large?
Steroids.
I have another answer, but never mind.
Go on, Adam.
I don't think I can say it on the pod.
Okay. Let's leave that there. All right. Next question comes from, we've already mentioned him once, the big man himself, Coach Redfern.
Yes!
Yes!
He asks, which of you, I don't know whether I'm included here, but which of you would win in a fight?
You can be
Me.
No, I'd win. 100% me. 100%
Me.
100% me.
Wait, do me and Klayton count as one?
Should me and Dan fight right now?
Wait, what about how about me?
Should
and
me and
Klayton?
Dan wrestle right now?
Yeah.
I mean, we could find out right now.
Okay,
We're fighting right now.
Hold on.
Oh, shit. We're getting a live wrestling match.
This has got to be one of your more memorable podcasts, Right, Sam, can I give my order between the 4 of us?
It was a draw.
Sam, I'll give my answer between the 4 of us.
Right, go on then.
Okay, 4th place would be Dan.
Oh.
Third place I think would be you, Sam, because you're such a kind person. I can't imagine you halving either me or Klayton.
And second place will be Adam.
No. 2nd place would be Klayton.
There's no way.
100%.
Have you seen how much Klayton goes to the gym?
This is
Adam?
true.
I
This
go
is
to the
true.
gym.
More than Craig.
He's
Much
going to
more
the
than
gym.
Craig.
He's going to the gym after this podcast, man.
More than Craig. And
What
Craig
are you doing
won't be
after
there.
this podcast, Adam? You're drinking beer.
Yeah, I'm raving. Sam, we love a rave, don't we, boy?
We do love a rave.
We love a race.
Sam, I saw a different side to you at Graham Jam. Sam, I saw a different side to you.
Do you know what's mad?
Oh, there's many sides. There's many sides,
At
Kate.
Grim Jam, I was raving sober. How mad's that?
That's commendable.
I was sober.
Adam went for so long. Adam went when it was light. He started when it was literally light, and he did not stop until like 3 a.m.
No. I stopped at like 1 when they ended it. They ended at
That's
1.
why you kept going.
Oh no, I was fucking around afterwards, but like I wasn't like raving till 3. Yeah. Okay, next question.
Next question comes from Davids.pk.
Yeah, David Stevenson, you Raji.
Oh, sorry. I just realised. Yeah, I always see it as Davids. It's DavidS.pk, right?
Yeah.
He asks
God.
a very simple question.
Oh,
Actually,
dear.
did he ask more than one? Oh no, just one. He asks,
Why
How
are you looking
big
like that? How big what?
"How big is it?"
How big is it? 19.5 foot. Me and Dave, biggest running pre in the northeast.
I mean, it's open to interpretation.
Sam, have you ever measured your penis?
Wow,
That's not what we're talking about.
This is a parkour coach podcast, Adam.
I assumed it meant stand and pre.
Very inappropriate, actually.
I'll
I
answer
thought that was the vibe.
I'll answer that question by saying that I can confidently say most people have probably measured theirs at some point. Otherwise, they're lying.
I've only measured mine once when I was in school. When I was like year 11.
When you were in school, that's a bit of a strange place to do it, Adam. I guess they have a lot of rulers there, so...
But what if it's changed since then?
That is true.
I mean, if it's changed, it's probably got smaller sound.
Just withered away.
I hope no one's listening. Fuck's sake.
Callum Powell's listening.
Callum Powell loves the penis chat. Callum Powell, I'll pick you up. No, sorry. I'm literally not even drunk. I've just got a bit hyper. That's all.
Well, we've got one from Mr. Joel Cheese.
Yes, West Midlandser.
The southerner.
And he asked for all three of you highlight of your parkour careers so far.
Probably kissing Dan.
I'm surprised he asked a serious question.
Mine and Dan's first kiss. No.
Go on, answer it seriously.
Probably IMAX Grand Prix.
Yeah,
I've got three for different reasons.
Shut up, Adam. Anyway.
Go on, Adam, you go before me.
Do you want me to go or you want to go? I can wait.
You can go, Adam. Go on.
Okay. The first one I mentioned is Callum Powell knowing who I am and the Fab 56 bus. On the real, it was like regarding like Callum Powell. It was competing with Callum Powell was sick. It was like this is the person that made me start parkour. Now I'm in the same competition as him. And another one would be the iconic backflip pre.
Let's go.
Do you know that was nearly 2 years ago now? That was nearly 2 years ago.
Adam, you're going to hold on to that until you die.
Honestly, you know what? It's the only thing that gives me any gratitude right now. You know what I mean?
As you should. It was very good.
I've got another wholesome one. Was when I was at Grim Jam helping seeing Klayton smash it in the skill competition. Like that, the positive that it gave me so much positive energy that day. That's one of my genuine favourite moments ever in parkour.
That was wild, Clayton, yeah. That was when you got that arm jump. That was wild.
Yeah, honestly.
Thank you.
Honestly, you can see me in some of the videos just going mental.
Yeah. It was very nice having you there, Adam. It was very nice.
Dan.
Hasn't got
Probably.
any.
Yeah, I've got none.
Learning 360 dive rolls.
Yeah, learn 360. No, probably the film.
Tuesday.
That was
100%,
sick.
yeah.
I'm really bad at watching parkour content. I watched that straight away.
Craig still hasn't watched it.
Craig still hasn't
Craig
watched it.
still has not watched it.
Yeah, but Craig's too busy. Craig's too busy doing bicep curls.
That he is. Joel Cheese, the one who put this question in. The film wouldn't have happened without him, so thank you, Joel.
Big shout out, Joel Cheese. Oh, Joel Cheese has got a video coming out. In March.
Joel does have a project coming out in March.
March 18th, isn't
Very
it?
good one.
You watched it?
I haven't seen it yet. I've seen snippets.
Sick. Shout out, Joel. All right, next up we got John Cleave.
Yeah!
John Cleave!
I love it, man.
He asks, story behind Victoria Key's running pre and how Dan made it look so chill.
It wasn't chill at all. It was so scary.
Which one's that? Where's that one?
It's the bounty challenge one. It's a bounty.
Oh, that's the same one. Okay.
Well, you already explained that, haven't you? Yeah.
Love you, John.
Love you, Jean Cleave.
Next one. Felix Standen.
Oh, top man.
Felix standing pre.
Oh, I've got a story about Felix.
Well,
At Project Underground, he let Elise Bickley do a tattoo on him. Yeah.
really?
Swear. Oh, no, I thought Felix did. No, Jake did, but I thought Felix did as well. I swear, Felix did as well.
I swear it was on his ankle.
Yeah, it was on his ankle. No, Felix did got one as well. Yeah, but anyway, no, carry on.
Felix Standen just says, "Love peace." That's it.
Next
I
question.
don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Next question.
Next one is from Dean Jumps.
Oh, Miss Dean.
He is so beautiful.
He is pretty fit.
He is.
I would personally.
He's like a Greek god.
Yeah.
Dean, leave your lovely partner for me.
I'll leave him now.
Dean just says, haha, good luck, mate. That's it.
Fair, yeah, fair. Do you know what? If
alright.
anything, I think we've behaved on this compared to how bad it could be.
I think we're doing very well.
We've only wrestled once.
We've only asked Callum Powell about his dick size once.
Yeah. No, it's been good.
It's gone alright.
To be fair, you would. Oh, I can't feel the words.
Right. We've got 3 from man like Hugo Knowles.
Oh, shout out Hugo.
I actually really like him. He's really nice.
I love Hugo. What a man.
So we've got 3 questions. 1, who is the most annoying?
Klayton. 100% Klayton.
Right, come on. This is not fair. Say Adam instead. Adam
James.
Adam James.
Parkour.
It's
Silly name.
So bright.
Silly name.
Silly name.
We have got the real answer. It's obviously Klayton.
Who is the most lovable?
I think it's Klayton.
Me.
It's Klayton as well.
Thank you.
I think I'm probably the least lovable.
Yeah, true. Next question.
And the last one.
He just ended on that.
Yeah.
Last one. Why do you train? Why do you train?
Because of Dan.
Because of Klayton.
Not yet.
Why?
Not yet.
That's a.
Because it feels good.
Yeah, because I enjoy doing jumps, and I've made all my friends do parkour, so I have no other friends outside of parkour. So there you go.
There we go.
I do parkour because
I have no friends.
No mind them. I do parkour because it's changed my life in a very positive way. Like before parkour, like I didn't do anything exciting, and it's just really fun. I've travelled so much around the UK because of it. I've met so many great friends because of it. Dan, Klayton, Sam, and it's just very fun. And I've made a job out of it.
True. Yeah, we're
Oh yeah, because I have to. It's my job.
yeah.
He got no choice. Well, hashtag cheers PK, as Toby says.
Hashtag cheers PK.
This is actually no. We've got 2 minutes. We're gonna have to reset one more time, and then we've got some more questions. So get ready for some more questions, boys.
I'm so excited.
Recording stop.
Mate, it's been good fun, man. I'm glad to finally have you on because we've joked about it for a long time, but no, I do appreciate it. Like you have supported the podcast from the beginning, so. Hopefully, yeah. I am actually moving to Sheffield.
Are you moving to Sheffield? How come?
Yeah, I'm going to be working at Nova.
Oh no way! Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
cool. That's sick. When's that starting?
Yeah, thanks, man. Hopefully, like June time.
Recording in progress.
Hi.
Me and Dan just went for a wee.
Yeah, we went for another week.
Good.
Third bottle of water.
Hey, you got to stay hydrated.
Yes.
You've just spilled me water on us.
Sorry, did you do that on me?
Just kiss and make up.
I was a
Sam, one of my favourite videos, yeah, is a video of you at the last Grim Jam, where Harry and I think Klayton are in that little wooden thing with you, when you're trying to sleep.
Sam, do you want to reminisce on that moment?
I can still feel Harry's sweaty body waking me up,
I did feel so bad
and
for you.
I couldn't get out. Was it you as well, Klayton?
Yes, I've got a picture. I love that picture. I can get it on my phone right now.
Oh, it's such a sweaty, horrible picture.
Did I send it to you?
Yeah, I got you too.
Mate, the thing is, I did feel bad for you, but it was all too good to miss.
Oh, Harry was just fucking hell.
You must have felt disgusted in that moment.
Well, because we've been training. Do you remember how hot it was?
Yeah, bro, it's fucked. I didn't shower for 3 nights. It's really bad. I was so glad to have a
Don't know
shower
where it is.
again, honestly.
Testing.
Are you
Testing.
guys still recording, Dan and Clay?
Yeah.
Testing.
We are.
Good.
I'm recording.
Testing.
Test it.
Testing. Testes.
Right, we've got more questions, and
Woo! Who are we cheering for this time?
this is weirdly relevant as well. So I've got someone called, I don't know who this is, Jimmy.Baker.5682.
That's my first year housemate.
.56.
Shout out James Baker, what a boy.
Okay. He asks, and this is strangely relevant to me eating a can of rice pudding. He asks,
dear.
what's your favourite type of rice?
Ooh, egg fried. Egg.
Basically, it's a little joke we made. You know when there's an awkward silence
Yeah.
and no one said anything?
Yeah.
Whenever that happened in the house, I started it and then he copied on quite quickly, which is really funny. If there's an awkward silence, just go, what's your favourite type of rice anyway? And the thing is, it worked every time. People would give their answers and it would get a conversation going again.
That's nice. I'm going to use that.
If there's ever an awkward silence, just pop in with that, because it's so stupid, but it actually makes people think.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, I miss you. I need to see you, James. It's been a while. I'm sure I'll probably see him next week or so, realistically. But yeah, nice one, James.
Egg.
Yeah, egg fried rice. Shout out.
Egg.
I don't like rice.
Wait. How can you not like rice?
That's what I know. We've had this conversation.
Right, let's
Don't
not
get
have
it
this
started
conversation.
because we're going to wrestle again.
Sam, next question.
We're gonna have to come in. Actually, I'm in tomorrow. Who's gonna have to clean that up? It's me.
Next question. Oh, next question is another one from Joel Cheese.
This is gonna be a non-serious
He's
one.
asking. Also, ask Klayton why I haven't been sent his 2022 video yet.
We've been called out on the podcast now.
You can tell him it's still in the making. It'll be done around the end of this year. Okay.
Just go on his Instagram. He posted all the clips already.
Yep.
Damn. All right, next one is, again, I don't know who this is. Mega_N counts.
Huh? Mega who?
What's
What's-
the actual?
What's the question? Just
What's the question?
What's the
The
question?
question is, who the best? I have no reference for
What
this.
the fuck?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Well,
I'll tell you
Dan-
after the podcast.
Dan,
Remember,
Dan,
I'll tell you
Dan
after.
has got 2 years on Klayton.
What? I'm gonna say Sam.
Yeah, Sam's best.
That's so weird.
That is so
I'm very curious, but I have no idea what's going
Okay.
on.
That's okay.
Oh my God.
discuss it.
Okay. The next one is. The next one is I_am_Mr.
It's
me.
Toby.
Yeah.
And he
Okay,
says,
Just get on with it.
question for Sam. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
AJP,
Oh, no.
Clay
Oh, for God's
Tallybobs,
sake.
or Danny in breach Calvertt.
Sam, I want to hear your logistics behind this as well.
I'm
Yeah,
struggling
yeah,
to
yeah,
think.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't want to kill any of you. Fuck, marry, kill.
Well, Dan's in breach, so he can create some opportunities for you.
It's true. I feel like.
Callum Powell knows what the 556 does because of me, Sam.
I'd be a very good husband. I'd be a better husband.
Sam, I go to uni,
Well-
the other two don't.
I think Adam would have to kill you because because you know we need,
Because I'm devilishly handsome, and you'd be insecure about us being in a relationship together.
because you're
Oh,
not
I see,
you're not northern, so you have to go.
But yeah, fair enough.
I think I would marry Dan.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
I think it would be a really healthy.
You should have seen him preparing the food at any PK comp.
I still win.
Oh boy.
You had a good get out the jail free card there by killing me. Sam.
And the last question in the Instagram bit is from will.pkk.
You just
Oh, Will Akerson.
Did he just put,
Did he put
something
E?
that didn't make sense?
Yeah, so he wrote, who packs most game the?
I'm assuming he means like who gets the most female partners.
I'm gonna say Sam Kopak.
Yeah. Sam Kopak.
Craig Chill.
He's engaged.
Sam, do you remember Ross Taylor?
Hold on, no, you can't say it like that, man. Do I remember him? He's the absolute god of Newcastle, man.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you when the coaching bit. I went to like a few of his lessons, and I love him.
Ross was a big inspiration for me, and one of the people that I thought was like one of the best in the country at that time, but actually from the north, like him and Lee
Yeah.
Tinian.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
much
yeah.
respect, unlimited respect for those guys.
That's my inspiration.
Huh?
No.
Can I shout out some unknown people from the south then?
No one cares.
So you admit you're a southerner?
Some underappreciated. Yeah, Bristol's the south.
You're a southerner, Adam.
So you're a southerner.
No, I'm from the Midlands, but I now live in the
Dirty
south.
southerner
Yeah.
scum.
Sam, can I shout out some people out?
You've got 30 seconds because I'm gonna look at my DMs on my account. So go on.
Okay. Owen Rutherford-Jones in Bristol, like he's got like 400 followers, one of the most underappreciated athletes I've ever trained with. He's absolutely unreal. And my really good, well, Owen's my good friend, but my other really good friend, Brad Dixon, he's Summerton on Instagram. I've said this before, he's one of the most underappreciated athletes in the UK, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Brad at his best, like, unreal athlete, mate.
I'm gonna shout out Michael Redshaw, Ewan Barlow.
And Joel from Bristol, just doing skit stuff every post. Shout out Joel.
Shout out, Joel.
He's so good, man. I love Joel.
Yeah. So I've got a few more. Oh, this one is this one is from Jack underscore.
I don't like the laugh.
Jack
HB.
Jack underscore HB Jack Holm Bartlett from
Fuck's
Coventry.
sake.
He asks,
Oh, dear.
does Adam James Parkour want a rematch at Poole?
Yes, I do. Do you know what? He might be from Cov, which is a shithole, but he is good at pool. I'll give him that. However, I gave him a good game. I only lost by like 2 balls. So I don't know why.
It's a loss.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I like considering how much he was smashing me. I came back on.
It's a loss.
Shut up.
Next one is from big boy Chris Grant from Parkour UK. He asks.
Oh, I love Chris Grant. Oh, what a man.
He asks for Klayton and Dan. I'd love to hear what it's like to share their indoor space with gymnastics and cheer. Has that had an influence, and is there crossover?
It's awful. I hate them all.
Hold on.
There we go.
No comment.
I'll
Wait,
comment.
Hold on.
It's good and awful, and the awful outweighs the good.
Let's not answer this question.
Yep. Moving on.
Okay.
Most of us are going to be unemployed at the end of this podcast.
Good. No, I'm just kidding. I love my job.
Allegedly.
And we got 2 more. Last 2 is from.
Yeah. I'm quite sad. Oh.
Last 2 is from the wonderful Jake Harris of Team Reality.
Oh, he's looking great for 38. I'll give him that.
438.
He's looking unreal for 50.
40 next year.
Craig's 30 next year.
He's 30 this year.
Oh, this year.
He's 30 in like 2 months.
He's such an old rotten thing.
Oh my god. The Craig abuse.
Aren't you nearly 30, Sam?
I'm 30 in November, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what
look
I mean.
much better than Craig.
You do.
Sam, do you know what? Like, and the parkour people, you're like up there for like the very good looking fellas that are parkour people, I'd say.
I don't know what to say.
He's getting nervous. Adam's moving towards Sam.
He's flustered. Oh.
That's very kind of you. That's very kind of
It's
you.
alright, mate.
God, I just feel bad for Craig now. I feel like I want to give him a hug.
No, it's okay. I told him I'll do this. You don't.
Jake had 2 questions.
Okay, Jake, come on.
We've kind of answered one of them. Yeah, we kind of answered one of them, but one of them is, who are your favourite brands / what are your thoughts on the end of Motus?
Team Reality is my favourite brand.
Giles wasn't very nice to me at Project, so he had it coming.
No.
Motors shutting down was the worst thing to ever happen ever.
I don't believe so. Giles gave me 2 free hoodies at Project to leave him alone, and then I came back.
That's why Motors went out of business. Klayton Talbot is the sole reason Motors went out of business.
I ran his stall for so long. I got him so many sales.
Actually happened. Like, it's not even
To
exaggerating.
be fair, at the end of Project, he came over to me and gave me some pizza, so it's all okay.
Oh, no. Do you know what? No, I want to back Giles up here. I actually really like Giles. He was getting, like, fucked him a bit too much at Project, I can't lie. People just wouldn't leave him alone. It was like funny to a certain extent, but it went a bit too far.
Adam, you were one of those people who didn't leave him alone. Adam, you were one of the people that didn't leave him alone. And you were the main person who was telling me to go over to him.
No, you've been exposed.
During the day, not at night. At night, people like.
I didn't bother him at night. I let him get his toasty warm sleep.
No, we didn't. I say we. I actually stopped the concert. There was a little concert around the sleeping bag on night.
So you're the problem.
Definitely not the problem. Giles saw me at Chase Tag. He came over to me to hang out with me.
Giles is also really old. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, shout out Giles.
So okay, and
Oh wait, we didn't answer the question.
Yeah, we didn't.
what are your favourite?
Favourite brands?
Favourite brand?
Favourite parkour brands on.
It was probably Modus.
Breach.
I was paid to say that. Doesn't get paid.
Do you know what?
I'm kidding.
I'd say. Well, I love Team Reality as well. I've got 2. I think I've got 3 or 4 Team Reality stuff. But I'd say Kipper as well.
Do you have anything, Kipper?
I don't have any Kipper merch.
I've got the 3 original T-shirts.
Team Farang, if it wasn't as expensive.
Yes. I'm
Shout
actually
out
wearing
Kipper.
Motus today.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
wearing Motus today.
there you go.
Yeah, me and Joel Larson go way back. I've known Joel for years, and then Kipper started getting bigger. I was like, I love Joel Larson, my man. Kevin Franzen stayed on my sofa last year as well. Yeah, in Bristol. Good man. He's a really lovely man.
My first brand would have been Motus.
Yeah, Modus.
Like my top one, it would have went Motus, Breach, Team Reality, but Motus is.
I'd say Modus.
Now that Motus is dead, it goes Breach, Team Reality.
We could start a new parkour
Who
team
would be
called the
third?
Modus
Art and
Project.
Parkour.
Oh,
is-
Artem.
Art and Parkour is like
We don't
above
do any
number
clothes,
one.
but yeah.
Art and Parkour.
Sam, what about you?
What about you?
What about you, Sam?
Yeah.
Come on. What about
What
you?
favourite brands?
Yeah.
Well, I mean it's an obvious, but I don't understand how they've kept it up for so long. But Stora's stuff has been good for so long. Like it's one of those weird things where like no one really talks about Stora because of how
How obvious they are.
huge they are. But I still watch their videos every Monday. I love it. I laugh my ass off all the time. I buy their clothes. They're sick.
They do. They smash it.
They fucking.
I don't own many Stora things. I've got the hat, and I think that might be it.
I own like 3 pieces of Stora clothing.
Yeah.
The problem is Stora stuff's sick, but it's quite expensive a lot of the time. Wasn't their Gilet like 120 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also like. I've been wearing that breach tee heavy, like the black one with. I love that design on the back with like the sort of David Bell sort of thing. I love that one. It's good.
I've just remembered something. When I was at uni the other day, I was just walking to a class, saw a guy wearing something Stora.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he did parkour. I didn't recognise him, but maybe he did.
Yeah, I like a lot. I mean, Team Reality. I just think they just don't stop, and they've got such a good multi-generational community.
I love Jake.
Team Reality.
John Cleave, big old Corey,
John
Jazz.
Cleave. Sam, why haven't you had John Cleave on here yet?
I have.
He has.
He has?
Why haven't you listened to it?
And the street.
When next time John Cleave comes on here, can I come on with him?
Oh my god, can we get all of us with John Cleave?
No, seriously, can we be a reoccurring guest, please?
please. Sam,
I'm dead
on a real,
serious.
part 2 does have to happen.
If I get sponsorship, maybe.
When I saw you
Artem will sponsor it.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, we could.
Harry has. We all have loads
We'll
of money.
give you a tenner.
That'll do. That'll do.
We
to be
sponsored
fair.
we sponsored Harry to go to Project last year, so
Did you actually?
yeah, we all chipped in for his ticket.
Fair. That's
Mate,
sick.
and,
That is sick.
and all the other ways we sponsored him.
Yeah, on that topic, is the last question. Jake asks, what are your thoughts on competitions too, from their competing and organising perspectives? We've kind of come all the way back to the beginning.
Can you repeat the question, please?
So what are your thoughts on competitions in terms of competing and organising? So we've come all the way back to the beginning, which is nice.
I love competitions and I love Graham Jam.
Go on, Clayton, say it again.
I love competitions and I love competing. I think it's very fun.
Yeah, competing is more fun than organising the competition.
Yes.
But organising the competition is more rewarding than competing.
But still
Yeah.
less fun, and fun's more important.
It depends.
Shut up.
No, I would agree. Yeah.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
I like when you talk.
The eyes.
Now.
Yeah, go on, Adam.
Regarding competing, I don't massively enjoy competing because I'm at an ability where I can qualify for semi-finals, but I have to have like a really good day to do so. And I remember Project Underground when I competed there. Loads of people were competing that hadn't paid for gold. So the course was already crowded enough, always random people that were doing all the challenges getting in the way. And it just like made it's such a stressful environment. Like, am I going to snake this person, am I not? Like, I completely appreciate them and see why they're a good thing. It's just...
Adam, I loved watching you compete at the...
Last Urban Con.
not the last one, the one before the last
The
one.
last Urban.
Yeah, I was injured. Speaking about last Urban Comp, my favourite ever comp was the Urban Comp before last. I was 1 point off semi-finals.
Mate, you
I
would
love you,
have...
Adam.
You were there, were you at the one this year? You were, weren't you?
I was, but I was injured. Yeah. But like, the one before last, I was 1 point off semi-finals, and there was like 5 or 6 challenges I easily should have won bangs. It was so frustrating.
Mate, you were on that concrete for so long.
I know, I wasn't. I only did like 3 goes in it.
Oh, did you? Oh.
It was the underbar. It was the underbar that took me loads of goes. Yeah. But like, regarding the one just got, it was sick. I was actually a ticky man. I had the sheet. I was ticking challenges off.
He helped out on the day.
I had a whale of it. Honestly, I enjoyed that so much.
It was good.
I had a great...
When the comps were actually going on, it was so good. It was really fun watching everyone compete.
Sick.
The
Yeah,
adult, even the under 16s qualifiers. I think the highlight was probably the under 16s finals. That the tiebreaker
was
between
sick.
Jazz and Callum.
Yeah, the rail parade.
Yeah,
It was
that was
sick.
mad.
It was really good. I enjoyed that comp a lot.
Same.
Me too.
I highly recommend you watch this on YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna put that in the intro. Like, you probably want to watch this rather than.
Mate, we're not talking about how big it is again, Sam.
I'm gonna have to do so much editing.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Do you
but
like
knew what
competing,
you-
Sam? Do you like competing, Sam?
I loved watching
Oh,
you
yeah,
compete.
I'm so
across-
Oh, I loved watching your style run. I loved your style run, Sam. I remember coming up to you after. I was so proud of you.
Thank you, man. It was genuinely one of the scariest things I've ever done.
Are you competing style this year?
You did
Yes.
a podcast with someone regarding style, didn't you?
Yes. Me too.
And you were doing Project Underground style soon. I can't remember who it was with.
Sorry, say that again. I was talking about
You-
style.
You did a podcast with someone, and then you were talking about style runs, and you were like, "Oh, I'm doing my first style run at Project Underground soon."
Yeah. So
I'm alright.
that was before, because I did my first style run last project. So.
No, yeah, but who was you on the podcast with? You mentioned it. I remember listening to it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was.
I think it was it a female guest? I can't remember.
It might have been Renee or. No, because I met her
No,
after.
Renee was
I
after.
met her after.
Renee was
yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
can't.
was a really good podcast, though. A really good podcast. It's really interesting hearing your views upon it.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the style it's so bad for me. Like, as in,
You smashed it, though. You smashed it.
I was so happy with
I
that. I
don't
did.
think-
So happy.
I don't think any other athlete there could have done a run as nice as yours without flips in it. Like, it was. It was one of my favourite runs. Like,
Appreciate
genuinely.
it. I've got a couple of.
It was so sick.
I've got a couple of ideas for the next project, hopefully. But
Sick.
Tell me now.
I think because flips are such a weakness for me, I'm trying to find just interesting bits that are kind
That's
of
more
similar.
cool than flips because
but-
everyone does flips.
I've just remembered something. I remember I think it was Cov Jam. You were there, Sam. I saw you do a side flip from concrete. My heart sank a bit, and I was like, "What have you become?" I couldn't believe it.
At least he's not doing bum rolls.
Oh mate, I love a bum roll.
Shut up, Adam.
That's for the intro. That's for the intro. That's for the intro.
Kick him off the podcast.
Off the pod.
Kick him off the podcast.
Have you seen the Arton post about bum rolls with John Cleave in it?
Yeah, where he gets jumped. That was in York.
Good.
That was in York.
Speaking of York,
So good.
Speaking of York, is there going to be another York takeover?
Yeah, so I guess, well, actually, we'll end the podcast here on a bit of news. So I am going to be moving to Sheffield in June.
why?
He told me this already, by the way.
So you're not
Shut
doing,
up.
are you not organising York takeover?
Well, I could still do it.
But then who
But-
would if you're not there?
I know. Hector's moved as well.
Hector's gone,
Hector's in
Dean's
Leeds.
gone, you're
He's in
gone.
Leeds.
There's York's. No one lives
So-
there anymore.
So yeah, I'm the last kind of person training in York, really. And yeah, I'm moving to Sheffield in June.
Why are you moving to
Hopefully-
Sheffield?
Hopefully going to be coaching at Nova.
Oh, that's good.
Sick.
What?
Are you helping organise Sheffield takeover then?
When is Sheffield takeover? July, is it?
July something.
Well,
23rd, 24th, maybe?
Maybe then. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. So big moves, big changes, big news on the.
That's
on the
so
pod.
sick. Well done, man. That's
I
so
definitely
cool.
want to make it out the Sheffield takeover.
Yeah, it was so good last year. It was so fun last year, man.
I was injured for it last year.
Me too.
This year I'm quite excited to not be injured for it.
Me too.
Oh, were you both injured on the last one?
Yes.
I
We're
need
both
more.
usually very injured.
Yeah, we are. I'm currently injured.
Me too. I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not. I'm just so used to
I'm
being.
coming back from being injured.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up, Adam.
I'm still not perfect, but I'm on the way to somewhat being able to train again, which is nice.
Good.
Moving
I'm
on.
excited to train with your project, Adam.
I'm not.
That's if I go. I don't have a
Oh,
commitment.
Wait, what? What?
you going?
You're not going?
Adam, you're going.
No, only financially I'm not going to be able to go.
Why?
Because I've got rent to pay.
No, you don't.
What's more
You
important?
don't. You don't have rent to pay.
Yeah.
Mate, you sleep at Nova.
Just manifest some money.
I wish I didn't have rent. I can't wait for you guys to move out and realise how hard paying rent is.
Harry's moved out. He's coming to project.
Aye, Harry's moved out. He lives on his own. Doesn't have any housemates.
No, but he's got a special rent clause because of his dad.
No, he doesn't. Still pays it.
Still pays it.
It's much less, mate. He's told me his rent is much less than mine.
You could just drop out of uni.
You could like.
You could go live with your mum.
I could drop out of uni and then not get any student finance.
Yeah, come to Urban. We've got a spare room.
There's a shower in the staff toilet.
Yeah, man. I'll set the fire alarm off every night.
Oh, no.
Right, okay, boys. We're gonna have to finish there, but that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming on.
I don't want to leave.
I know it'd be nice
Sam,
to stay here for
can
longer, but
can we do part two? Can we do a part two? You've got to, surely.
we'll see.
The sequel.
I reckon this is gonna get a good response. I think people will enjoy this.
Mate, we're going to share this like mad. We're sharing this like mad. We're going to get all the demand in where you can't say no to a part two.
It's all going to be accounts Adams have made.
No, John Cleave as well. Have you not heard about the James Parkour movement?
I need a wee as well. I haven't even drank the full water bottle.
Right, boys, love you very much. That was awesome. Thank
I
you so
love you
much.
too, Sam.
Thank you very
I love
much.
you all.
I'll see you next month.
I'll see you, project.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there at Project. I'll hopefully see you there.
Sick.
Are you going to all of the other comps this year as well?
I want to, obviously. I need to kind of get through like moving and sorting out my job. and
Paying rent, expensive stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Project Underground
Yeah,
10.
you can't relate to right now, don't you?
Manchester Takeover. Sheffield Takeover. My birthday.
I can't do Manchester takeover, but I might be able to do Manchester takeover.
Grim Jam. Grim Jam in August.
Grim
Grim
Jam.
Jam.
Oh, I'm 100%.
Jam this
There's
year.
no way I'm missing Grim Jam. Dan has never been to
Nah.
a Grim Jam.
I've not.
That's fuck.
I've not been to Grim Jam, and I'm going this year. I'm very.
Grim Jam is
So
just
good,
as
man.
fun as Project. Just as fun as Project.
No, honestly, I'm not even fucking with you. I prefer Grim Jam over Project.
I've
Genuinely.
felt like that sometimes. Like, it's genuinely so
Genuinely.
good.
It's a big take. It's a big take right there. It's a big take right there.
I genuinely prefer Grim Jam over projects. Like projects, that's like comparing like Messi and Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Like projects still sick, but I genuinely prefer Grim Jam. Something about it is so.
It's more community. It's like you know everyone.
Yeah, last time in Grimsby, I did actually need to get chucked off a train bridge though.
I remember that.
It was scary, man. It was scary.
Right.
The bridge was mad. It was only 9 p.m. It wasn't even like proper late.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
I will see you soon.
Fucking hell.
If you've listened to this on Spotify, you can.
Wait, is it still recording?
Of course, it's still recording.
Oh dear.
If you've listened to this on Spotify, you can go and find the follow button, and you can follow, and you can see updates for the new episodes.
Follow for part 2.
Yeah, maybe you can give us a rating as well, how you found it, and if you're on YouTube, then you can hit subscribe, hit like, and
do all that.
I will see you on the next one. Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys. Enjoyed it. I'm so glad that's finally happened. That was amazing. I'm like, I knew we'd fuck around, but I didn't realise just how little we'd actually cover.